Okay, hi. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Property Opportunity Program organized by Pro Team from 𝙖𝙨𝙨 Group. Today, our topic is all about money. So, have you ever calculated how much money do you need in your life journey? Or have you ever wondered how much money to be spent to live a moderate or luxury lifestyle? Our sharing speaker is one of the head of team in 𝙖𝙨𝙨 Group, who has been in real estate industry for 10 years. He will be sharing the topic of financial aspect in our life. So without further ado, let's welcome HOT Jason Lee. Hi, Jason. Jason, you need to unmute the mic.
Hello, everyone. Okay, sorry about that. I think there's some delay. Okay. Okay, before we start, I would like to share one short clip.
มอไซค์10 ล้อ รถไถ
สินเชื่อทะเบียนรถทุกประเภท ของ่าย ได้ไว
คุณแจ
Are you able to see the screen? Cannot.
Ngân tịch lo.
Okay, so there's many of us. We always believe that we don't want to lose at the starting points. This is what normally I think our parents always tell us, 不要输在起跑点 don't lose at the starting points. But what important I think in life is we must win at the end. Okay, it's no matter how maybe your starting point are better than any others, but what about the end? Or maybe because they have some advantages, then laziness, comfort zone, everything will come in, then it stops. So the important part is the persistencies, how long can you be sustainable until the end. So the winner is at the end of the race. So I would like to introduce myself a bit. Maybe I think a lot of people is the first time they know about me. So my name is Jason Lee, 𝙤𝙤𝙤. Okay. The D is very special, so you're very easy to find me in you just type in the Google search and you can look for me already. So in 2000, I'm a postgraduate in Master of Science in Mobile Robotics. By the time was graduate in UK, and I came back to Malaysia when during a millennium 2000, and I've been working for the Japanese company for 4 years. Okay, in that company. So during that time, I was thinking I need to have some breakthrough. I can't be forever under a company and doing the same thing over and over again. Okay, so this is when I joined in the insurance industry for the almost 10 years there as a unit sales manager. And that time I also helped together with one of the investors and setting up another 2 companies. It's called mortgage broker company, and so another one will be the magazine as well. So during that time, it's tough when you're doing the publishing, and also I think the IT on mortgage broker the kind we're doing something like the current online portal where you can search all the housing loan and you compare and find the best one. The time is using Streamix, so it's very, very tough for the IT company to survive also. So that's the 2 business fails. So then I decided whether I going back for insurance industry or real estate. So I found when I compare these two, I found that wait, is the one I prefer and have a passion on it, and it can generate my income faster. That's why I joined industry since 2011 until now. It's almost it's already 10 years experience in this industry. Okay, so the purpose, I think, for your coming today is Friday. I think we don't have the happy hour, okay, because MCO. And thank you for coming at this night and have your precious time to come and find out the opportunity, or the topic that I share to you today is all about money. Okay, the purpose today is I'm going to teach you about investment. It's not today. Okay, it's not about investment. Okay, it's all about money. Okay, whatever we can't live without the money. So the money is the base for everyone. Even you want to start anything, I think money is very important. So it's all about your futures. Okay, it's today we talk about your futures. Okay, I'm not the feng shui master, but I can predict what will happen if you are not doing anything now. Okay, so let me see. So I believe when you're a child, you have, but normally when you're kids, you have dreams, right? But when you're getting older and older, okay, so let me ask you one thing. Is it work hard is more important, or getting the right choice? Or you can type in the WhatsApp, the Facebook comment. So is it work hard is most important, or the right choice, the choices is more important? Okay, you can type in the comment now. I can look for it. Okay, we try to be more interactive between everyone. Which you think is more important? Work hard or a right choice? Both. Okay, so someone say right choice, someone say both. Of course, both are very important. Okay, both are very important, but which one is more important? You find the right choice and you work hard, then you only can success. It's not, if not, you're taking a wrong path and you work very hard, but you go to the dead end. No, that is always the things. You must try to find the right path and work hard towards it. Okay, so what we do when you're in students school, the times, do you have a choice, or you the one who choose? Okay, I think by my times when I was young, the most of the time I can choose. Why? Well, because I come from the divorced families, so I have to make my choice. But I think if you are not like me, normally I think parents will choose their education, right? Which school to go and study, which especially now I have my son and daughter as well. We especially choosing the nursery also, we're the one who choose for them. Okay, and we graduation, is it you who choose the course that you study, or parents already choose for you? Okay, are you, which during the time, who make the decisions? Is it you or your parents? Okay, what about work? Definitely, I think work is the one, you the one who make the decisions from which company you want to do and what passion you are. Okay, correct or not? Okay, but I want to ask you all, is it this is the emotion when every morning you wake up, you are very passionate, you love to work? Okay, if you are very love to work, you can type a yes. Or if you very love what you're doing now, I will say maybe today is not you come to the wrong place maybe today. But if you every morning you feel that this is not what I really want, then you can't come to the right place now, because today I'm going to show you what is your future. Okay, so we can always see that it's just that happened to me as well. After the 4 years of unemployment, I found that I become a robot. Every day I repeat the same thing and same thing. Okay, because normally if you're unemployment, your job task is already there, it's fixed. You just like a robot, and I believe you can find out during CMCO or CMO, the times, a lot of things, AI are coming and replace a lot of humans to replace their works. Especially now, I think factory, they need it, because if one factory have COVID issue, the whole factory has a shutdown. If they're using automation, they can reduce the manpower. Okay, so the future are changing, really changing now. So are you working just like them as a robot at current moment? Okay, so one question I'd like to ask you all is, did you know how much money your bank account left? So if you already know how much, you can type in the comments to let us know. If yes, you know, you type yes. If no, you say no. Okay, I want to see how many really don't know how much money they left in their bank account. Okay, I can see Karma is here. Kati Ravan, oh maybe yes. Do you know how much account you left? Okay, don't need to tell us how much. Yes, you know. Okay, so let me tell you a secret. If you know the amount of money you left, means you're not earning enough. Okay, if I ask Marvin and also Warren Buffett and others like Bill Gates, I don't think they know how much the money they left in the account, because their money is too huge. Too huge to, I think, to know how much they have the money. Okay, so if today you know how much money you left, that is a signal for you. Okay, because you are not earning enough. Okay, so that takes us an income like 5,000 today as a salary. Is it good or not? A 5,000 income? Okay, maybe some, 5,000 is good because my current salary is only 2,500. Okay, let me tell you in Malaysia how in KL, okay, they say your EPF social income tax, you have to deduct it out as well, right? So after you deducted EPF social and income tax, what you left is 780. So the 780 you have to minus out. So rental on house installment, okay, normally if you rent house, or in KL, I think easily go to 1,000, or you have you buy a house, 1,000 is quite minimum if buying a house, normally rental. And if you have car, normally 5,000. Okay, how much really you will buy a car? Is it villa or what? Maybe villa is my time, so long ago. Okay, so if you buy a car, if you have 5,000 income, normally I say people will buy better cars. So how much the installment will be? They will spend 1,000 ringgit on this. And utilities and phone bill, okay, you have Unify, you have message or things like that, you get 500 at least a month. Okay, so petrol, toll, parking, maintenance, or Toyota, yes, if you get a Toyota, I think 1,000, 1,200, something like that. So if you buy a Toyota, it costs about 1,000 to 1,200 installment. What about petrol, maintenance? Okay, I think very minimum is 300. So about F&B, okay, food and beverage, a day is only cost 30 ringgit. I think 30 ringgit is not much. Okay, especially if you have a girlfriend, I think 30 ringgit is not very enough. It's only enough for one meal. But this is for 3 meals. Okay, 3 meals a day. So it's 30 ringgit daily. It's 900. Daily necessity is about 200. Okay, so insurance 200, and total is 4,883. What left in your account is only 117. Okay, I think not even enough for one tower for beer. It's not enough for one tower. What about others? You can't even go entertainment. You can't go even see movie, because one movie costs about 20 ringgit, 2 tickets 40 ringgit, plus popcorn, plus all this. I don't think is enough. This is why so many people credit card are out of the limit. Okay, because of this, it's really not enough. People are spending a lot of people are spending future money, because that 5,000 really not enough to survive. Okay, if this is very tough in care also. Okay, so cash today. If today I tell you you meet someone, maybe you play so hard, someone come to you and say, Hi guys, I like you so much. I give a 2.5 million check to you, cash. Would you take it or not? So if anyone say no, I think I have to come and see you in person. Okay, there's something wrong with you. If 2.5 million, I don't believe anyone would reject that, right? But today I give you, that's the condition. I want to exchange your time, 30 years to me, because I want to feel younger maybe. Okay, 30 years. And you become 55 years old. When you're 25 years old now, you become 55 years old. 30 years of your time to get the 2.5 million. Would you exchange it? Oh. Kama said, depends, right? Oh. So you can see that. Okay, later I'll show you. 2.5 million for 30 years. Okay, you become 55. If you are 40 years old now, it's already 70 years old. Okay, you are closing to what we say, the rest. Okay, the rest are closer and closer to you. Okay, why I'm saying so is you can see that. So this is the Malaysia in 2017 lah. Okay, the average of I think maturity, I think the life in Malaysia is 75.8 years, about 70 years, 76. Even Singapore even live longer than us. Okay, see that? Indonesia are of course lesser than us. So it's only 75 years is okay. So if you take 30 years, you become, just now I mentioned to you, your time life are so little. Okay, so when you birth 5, 15, 25 years old, 35 years old, 45 years old, the golden moment when we start is when we are 25 after graduation to get the jobs. So the 25 to 55 years old is a time that we can produce the most productive time for us. So it's 10, 20s, okay, 10, 20, 30 years for us here, gone. Okay, 75, okay, I'm a very kind person. I give it extra 5 years. So 80 years old, okay? So, but you can see it's 75 years old, okay, average. So now we come to this. Many of us just estimate. We know how much maybe a month, we know how much we spend a month, but we don't know how much we spend for our life, okay? So this is why we must understand, we must know, so that we have a preparation and we can find a better solution for this, okay? So first, I think always come to this. We are, during my time, financial planning is very, it's something very new to us, okay? Now I think a lot of people get to know about this, okay? But during my time, 20 years ago, my parents haven't taught me about this. They only asked me to work hard, study hard, work hard. So it's only work hard, okay? So this financial planning, let me come to a very summarized into 4 columns so that easy for you to understand. So financial planning, we involve wealth creations, wealth accumulations, wealth distributions, and also wealth protections. Okay, what I'm going to share with you today, it will be more on the wealth creations and wealth accumulations. Okay, wealth distributions is normally from estate planning, okay, like will and trust. Okay, wealth protection is mainly on the insurance. Okay, so this is how to the 4 elements are very important in our life. Okay, today we take a case study. Okay, for the young guys, when it's 25 years old, okay, working after graduation, start working, definitely you buy a car. Okay, I still remember my first car is 𝑘𝑎𝑑𝑖𝑠. Okay, I don't know why it's car is, but my first car is 𝑘𝑎𝑑𝑖𝑠. So when I have work, I have to have a car. Okay, it's not convenient in KL because without a car, the public transport is not so advanced during my times. So then you have a work, then you start thinking of marriage. Okay, then before you get married, I believe now you need a house, correct? So when you have a house, eventually you have a family with children, then children need educations, so graduations, okay, then traveling. The last part, of course, we know we must prepare for our retirement. Okay, let's see about this. In KL, the provision estimated of a living wages between 2007 and 6009. Okay, this is in 2016. Okay, but I don't see any changes because why? 20 years ago, guess what? After as a master degree holder, when I come back in KL, the starting pay is 2005. Okay, and I realized now it's almost the same. You see, 2007. What happened? There is really something wrong with our economy. Okay, it's almost 20 years, but the starting pay, nothing changed. Suppose now, if you calculate inflation, you have to be 4,000 as a starting pay as the degree holder. Okay, something is not right. Okay, then you can see couples without child, their living wages is about 4,005, and couples with 2 kids, you need about 6,005 to keep survive. So this is the percentage. It is 2019. You can see the graduations of people. Sorry about that. And unemployment is 5.5. The total graduate is 5,002. Okay, the graduate in labor force is 4,004. 2020, I haven't had the record yet, but I believe the unemployment rate will be maybe double up. Okay, as you know, there's a lot of retentions going on in the markets. So all about Malaysia's graduation, you can see over here. This is by age. Okay, according to age Malaysia, those who managed to get higher, including is 3.1 million. Yes, if as a manager or you have worked for a few years as a manager, your salary will come to 5,008, and those with same skills is only 2,005 per month on average. Okay, so you can see over here, when 45 years old, you can see 45 years old here. Sorry. Okay, you can see over here, after 45 years old, the salary is only 7,002 to about 8,000. Okay, when you're starting your salary paid in 24 years old, the time until now, you see the increment of change is 0.1%. It's getting lesser and lesser, the increment per year. Okay, so you can see that I've been interviewed some, I think it's been working for 20 years, even 20 over years. The salary is stuck over there, and also the increment are getting less. When your age are getting bigger, you can see that this is what, when I realized this, I know I cannot underemployment again. I have to jump out. Okay. So let's see a young guy. Okay, he very talented. He get the good company to able to pay 3,000. I was saying it's just it's only 2,005. So the yearly income of this young person is only 36,000. Okay, take this example as this 3,000. Okay, yeah, very less increment, correct? Because if I'm a company owner, I'm a boss. Of course, if I give you 10% increment, that will give you a lot of money. Of course, the increment chart, the percentage will reduce towards the year. Okay. Okay, now we come about how much you really can earn in your life. If you retain same as what I'm telling you just now, you still working very hard, if the company is still unemployment, what will become? Okay, if you start with the 3,000 per year per month, okay, you get basic salary 36,000 per annum, okay, in a year. So it's very good. You get a good company, they give you 10% increment. As I showed you just now, it's less than 10%, some even 2%. Okay, even when you're during 45 years old, it's only 0.1% increment. Okay, so I assume the company give you very good benefits, 10% every year. Okay, you become 4,500. Your increment until here decreasing already, become 5% a year. It becomes 7,002. And when you reach 40 and 50 years old, your income becomes 8,006. It's just quite similar to what I'm showing you just now. Okay, the table. Okay, and you got zero increment because it's almost 0.1%. You can see that it's almost 0.1% increment, or it's almost flat. Okay, so when this is the time how much we really have. So this is the one. Okay, very important. Most of the time we assume how much money we have. We only see what we're earning now, but we didn't calculate for the futures. Okay, so this is when by the time you at age 55, it reach 8,007 per month, and yearly is about 100,000. You need 30 years of your time to reach 100,000 income a year. Okay, so your total income, wow, is 2.5 million. It's just like the check I give you. In the beginning, I told you I give you a 2.5 million check, whereby change your 30 years of life. Why you don't want to take it? Because your whole life is also 2.5 million. If you take it in the area, you now become 55. At least the 2.5 million is on your hand, right? You don't spend it yet, but I think the next morning you go and buy this and buy that and that, and then finish. Okay, so the whole life you will not do anything. You total income is only 2.5. Okay, this is what you will get. So another part is, wow, daily expenses. This is one thing every month you need to pay. Okay, I only assume, okay, your income, your expenses is only 2,000 a month. That is very less compared to just like example 5,000 income. Your expenses is already 4,000 plus. Okay, I assume your very minimum, maybe La Cinema or things like that, you eat barely, you save money. Okay, you buy not Toyota, 5,000, you still not buy a Toyota, you still buy a very low, maybe Myvi only. Okay, so that's you start with 2,000. Okay, but inflation, you can't run away. Okay, two things in life never run away is inflation and tax. Even you pass away, you still need to pay these two. Your family and things like that, they still have to pay tax and also inflation. Okay, so why there's a drop when during that retirement age? Okay, there's a study that the expenses will drop 20% of your expenses. So in order for you to sustain your life, you see, you only 2,000 a month with an inflation of 4% a year. When you reach 55 years old, okay, your expenses is 6,000 for a month, but is your lifestyle is same as 30 years ago. What your lifestyle 2,000 able to pay off, because the power of purchase of your money is getting lesser. This is why inflation are very crucial. Okay, so this is part of it. You must calculate the inflation. This is why you see the money is increased, but not, you still remain the same lifestyle. La Cinema here, La Cinema when you 55 years old, no increase your lifestyle, still remain the same. The total you need 3.35. Okay, so just now we mentioned about when you have money, normally people have buy car. In Malaysia, it's quite easy to get a car. This is why I calculate very conservative. You buy your first car, 5 years installment. Okay, now I know can up to 9 years. Okay, and you change car every 10 years. Okay, not many, not much. Okay, only change a car every 10 years. The first car you buy 50,000. Okay, quite okay lah for the fresh grade. So you only change another car, maybe Toyota, when you age 35 years old. When you have you buy a 100,000 car maybe, and by the time you age 45, yes, I want to increase better car, maybe Altis or something, not Altis, Camry or something better. Okay, at the times, the total expenses including the interest that you paid for the car is 461,000. Okay, during 30 years, your expenses on the car is 461,000. Okay, as we know, car you can't get earning. Okay, this is why car is deficient. So just now, when you have car, the next is what? You get marriage. Okay, marriage expenses is what? Wow, it's crazy. If you really want to spend, have a very nice wedding dinner, wedding ceremony and things like that. Okay, for this, okay, I haven't calculated the photo cost. If you go to a restaurant, which will you choose? Would you mind to share with me in the Facebook comment there? If you are ladies, will you go to restaurants A here 15,000, or you want the hotel of wedding? Or do you mind to share in the group? Okay, in the Facebook comment, which you want to go here, which only 15,000, or you want to have a very nice wedding dinner will cost a minimum of 50,000. Okay, so those haven't married, okay, this is the cost you might incur. 15,000 is very, very minimum. This is not including the photo shooting. Okay, so I believe ladies will go for the right one, 50,000. So when you get married, okay, I just calculate as 15,000, the minimum one. Although I know most people will choose a 50,000 one, but we just take, okay lah, no money, no choice. We have to be planning a bit, okay? We choose the left one. So what about house? You can't live without a house. A house is a need. Either you rent it or you buy it, okay? So we have 5,000, definitely we'll go for a house, okay? So how much you can buy? Okay, you can able to get a 400,000 properties if you have 5,000 income. So the time you will buy a house when you reach 30 years old, or when you get married, the time. So the down payment is, if you buy for subsidy, is 10%, so it's 40,000. Okay, so normally people take the maximum, means it's 30 years of terms to reduce the installment so that your commitment is not so high. So the yearly installment becomes 21,000. Okay, so when you finish your installment with the age of 60, okay, you actually paying 718,000 in total. Okay, so you can see that the house like double up, okay, because of interest. The earlier you can settle it is better because the interest is getting is calculated there. So that is the expense. You can't run away. It's only 400,000 property. I'm not saying about something that's more than 400,000 properties. Okay, this is only 400,000 property. I think in KL you can buy a very big house. Okay. So right next is children expenses. Okay. For those who are still single, okay, maybe you can think about it. You must plan well on this because why? When we are the parents, we know the expenses of child are getting high. Okay, this one, the children expenses they are exclude the medications and all this. You go to see the child specialist. One time is 150 ringgit at least. Okay, for normal diagnosis. So this is the thing. I calculate quite a minimum of expenses on children. Okay, so if I take 1,500, okay, for children, when you have a first child in 31 years old, when you get married 30 years old, maybe you have a child when you are 31. So the time the expense for the child is 1,500. Okay, you can imagine if you go to nursery, it costs about 1,000 already a child nowadays. Okay, 500 is for the milk powders and others, pampers and all this. Okay, so you must include the 4% of expenses. So when you have a first child, definitely people will go for second normally. Okay, this is why in most of the developed country, they only have one child, or even no, it's a Ding family, or they only they don't want to have any children. So this is why the expenses of children is getting higher when the country is getting towards the developed country. Okay, we are still developing. So this is 2 children. So important part is the education expenses. This is quite huge. I was glad that I can able to get the scholarship. If not, I'm not able to go to UK for study because this cost me about 300,000. Okay, for a simple only 2 years, it's about 300,000. Okay, so this is very, very expensive. Okay, this is some of the example I take from current. This is 𝙗𝙗. If you go to 𝙗𝙗, not my time. My time is only 1,000 a semester. Now it's quite costly. Okay, you can see it's 34,000 for 3 to 4 years. Okay, if you go for SOT, my last time is 40,000 now. My time is only 1,000. It's a big difference. Okay, that is big difference. If education, if you calculate the inflation, it's even crucial. Okay, my time is only 1,000 now become 40,000 a year. Wow, 4 years, it's about 10,000 a year. It's 10 times increase. Okay, my time is only 1,000 a year. That is a big difference. So imagine 18 years ago, if you have a 1 year old children now, 18 years ago, how much your children have to pay? That is crazy. The inflation of education is almost 10 times. Okay, so this is, if you have enough money, you want to have your child have a better school, you go for private school, private college. That you can see is 100,000 for 3 to 4 years. Wow. And for the year, it costs about 36,000 for a set. be prepared. This is current. I haven't calculated the inflation yet. Okay, this is current education cost. Okay. So if you include these two, the first child will go when it's still 18 years old, is when you're age 49. Okay. The second child will go is when you're 51 years old. Okay. So you study to both. Guess what? The total expenses that you need to pay will be 1.3 million for children expenses and also education. This is a very minimum calculation. It's 1.3 million already. Okay. So what about travel expenses? Yeah, this is me and my wife when we have a very nice travel to Japan, and that time I think we still save money for travels. We don't want to every year spend so much of money before joining the real estate. So imagine that nowadays people are going overseas. It's not because of COVID-19. Now youngers are going every year. Okay, I just assume every 5 years you go for a trip. Okay, every 5 years you go 3,000. You can go where? I think now you can't go very far. Okay, 5,000 every 5 years increase to 10,000. Okay, every 5 years you already spend 58,000. If you every year you also traveling, okay, minimum 5,000. If 30 is 150,000, you need to ready for the trip. Okay, expenses 3,000 maybe Bangkok. Yes, correct. It could be Bangkok, but you can't live a very good, nice hotel. Okay, you can't buy so many things because you have limited of budget. Especially Bangkok, I think you can buy a lot of things, right? Okay. So next, how much we really spend on this? Okay, excluding what money to your parents, your renovation. You buy a house, you need renovation costs. Your medical expenses, okay, you're getting ill, you go to see a doctor, okay, medication is quite expensive as well. Entertainment, you go for happy hours, you go for movie, okay, etc. and etc. Okay, so how much ready, okay, to spend? Okay, today I have a freebie, okay, for those who can type in the comment in Facebook, the one. Okay, who has the faster to type in the Facebook comment live now? Please tell me how much you guess a life journey expenses you need to spend. The closer one will win Starbucks drink for me. You just type a figure. You just make a wild guess. Anyone? Okay, you just make a wild guess and type in the group chat the one faster and closer to the amount, you will win a free Starbucks drink from me. Okay, so someone said 2 million, 3 million. Chan said 3 million. No, not 3 million, not 2 million. Bigger. Give you some tips. Higher. Boris 2.5, 1.6. Come higher. 3 million, no, higher. 2.3, no, 5 million. Already close. 4 million. 7.5. 7 million, no, okay. So Chan, Sweetheart, it says million. Calvin Lee, yes, correct. Calvin Lee, congratulations to Calvin Lee. Yes, the total expenses with just a normal lifestyle with 2 kids, 1 car, you change every 10 years, and you travel every 5 years, and you have a house of 400,000. the total expenses were estimated at 6 million without others costs incurred. 6 million is the total expenses. If you notice the previous, when I explained to you, total income before your retirement, okay, is 2.5 million. Okay, when you are still working, if you plan to retire at 55 years old. Total expenses before retirement, yes, you have 4 million already. Okay, you can see that. It's 4 million already. When you are retired, so you have another 20 years to go. Okay, that will give 2.06 million. So remember that which of the day, okay, 12 a week, which day you spend the most money? Okay, mostly is on weekend. Okay, so you can see that when your retirement every day is weekend, means it could be higher your cost. Okay, so prepare on this. So how much you should earn actually to cover the difference? Okay, so your total income before that is 2.5 million. The total expenses is 6 million. Okay, your lack of 3.5 million. You had to find a way to cover up this 3.5 million to survive until 75 years old. Okay, lack of 3.5. Huge money, right? Yes. So this data tells us what kind of choices you make determines what kind of life. Today your life is determined by your choices 3, 5 or 10 years ago, and your choice today will determine your future life. I don't know whether you still believe that EPF is enough for us to cover our retirement. It definitely is not enough. This is why you need to plan earlier. The more closer you are, the time getting shorter and shorter, the most difficult you get again the wealth. Okay, this is because time value money. If you have more time, the yearly that you can earn, you can save more money. So you compound it, you're getting more. Okay, so this is very important. You need to make a move, not 5 years or 10 years later. It's now, because what current you're facing now is because of 3, 5, 10 years ago. Okay. So from the HSBC SP, you can see that I expect to generate a certain amount of income from my retirement plan. Okay, in reality, 30% retirees earn about as much as they expected, and 36% actually earn more, and 33% found they are earning less than they expected in retirement. So these 33% were facing a difficulty in financial. Okay. So you can see, I will not go through everything on here, or maybe you can take a screenshot, or you can do that. But the important part, I will read it out. 78% Malaysian retirees expected to leave an inheritance to their children. They thought, wow, they have get enough money and can give to their next of kin. But this is the things. In reality, Malaysia give an average inheritance value of USD 38,000 is about 122,000, which is the lowest to compare to other countries. Okay, we are quite low in retirement here. You can see from this figure, because on this 67% of today's retirees now, they still fund their children. Most of the children, they can't, because just now 5,000 still not enough to survive. Okay, the retirees still need to fund their children, 67%. Okay, so ask yourself, does your current jobs or company have futures that able to give the income that you need to survive? I'm not say about wealth yet, to survive. You have to think it over. You have to think it over. You still have time now. Don't wait until you have less time to make actions. Okay, you lack of 3.5 million. Take these figures into your head. Okay. So what you need to do today, I'm going to share 3 options for you. First is you continue to work, or you start the business, or you start as a commission earner. Okay. Okay, maybe some of you like me, I have no money. My parents are not very wealthy families, so I don't want to work already. So I have to start a business, but I don't have any capitals. So the only choice that I can go with is commissions. Okay, because commission is your efforts. You are not getting your capitals out. So this is one of the options that I only can choose. So you must know where you stand. Okay, not building castle in the air, always thinking of something that is impossible. So when you think about this business in commission earner, there's something you can choose with. Okay, first you must think it over. If commission earning, is it the product is a needs or visit a want? If you're doing some in commission business, a needs or want is better, especially at this current moment. What is the needs? What is the want? People might not spend more money on want, but people might still need. Okay, those items who are needs, they still purchase it. Okay, because it can't run away. One of it is going to share by today. When you earn commissions, you have 3 parts you can choose. First, insurance. Second, generally in Malaysia, it will be real estate. The third will be multi-level marketing. Okay, these 3 is the main, I think, people will choose with. Okay, today I'm going to share with you is in real estate. Okay, why real estate? First, if you commission earner, the most important part normally is commission, right? And the other part is the selling price. The more selling price, the highest selling price with the high commission, you get more return. Very straightforward, very directly. Okay, so in real estate, the selling price, the house is getting bigger, higher and higher. What about 10 years later? I estimated in 10 years later, the housing price could be double up also. This is why you have a long journey. In the next 10 years, your income will double up as well. So if you sell a house in property, eventually it's equivalent to about 10,000 commission you can earn. So as I mentioned to you in the early stage, the starting pay is only 2,500, it's 36,000. Until you're 55 years, so it's about 8,000 a year, it's only 100,000. But in this career, in real estate, whereby you can hit more than 100,000 in just a year, you just need to sell how many units? 1 month, 1 means 12 units a year. Think it over. In 365 days, you only need to 12 units. Would it difficult if you do everything that we told? If you're very hardworking and you really do whatever in the right path, it is not difficult in 12 units. Think about it, okay? It's not going to more. You can think about it's only 12 units, a year. So today I'm going to share to you our company is IQI. IQI Group. Okay, in IQI in Malaysia it will be IQI Realty. We will handle the real estate, and this is 𝙗𝙗 Global, which is doing the management, hospitality operators. And the next will be the 𝙗𝙖, whereby is now we call 𝙗𝙖 IQI, whereby it's a website buyers for overseas property, especially in China. And also we have GS, education all matters to the properties. And we have IQI Concept, whereby you're doing the interior designs. And we have VIQIs, is something like 𝙗𝙗 as well. And we have Adapt, whereby it's also in technology, and also now it's like the education as well, because we just finished our Adapt in 2020, whereby it's more than 200,000 worldwide people attend our online courses all over the world. So if you can see over here, now we have more than 15 international offices around the world. Malaysia, we have more than about 21 office already, and we globally we have more than 15,000. Okay, we have more than 15 partners and 400 projects on hands, and new recruit in globally is about 1,008 as well. So this is the path where we start with IQI Dubai in 2011, and until now 2020 is a very huge jump. Okay, we branch out to so many states and countries already, and this is a lot of awards that we're winning throughout the year. And today I only summarize into 5 reasons why you should join IQI. Okay, 5 reasons why you should join us. Okay, first, incentive. Okay, we have Russia's Rolex. We also have home model incentive, whereby we can buy a house with 50% discount with subsidized. Means if you buy a 800,000 properties, you only use 400,000 to purchase it. This is one of the great award by our company as well. So this is one of it. You can see. Okay, there's a lot of winners, award winners over here. You can see the car subsidies, house bonus, and 5 million car subsidy was qualified. There's a lot of awardees, but I can't put everyone in here. Oh, it's too many. Okay, this is one of the video. You can take a look. Want to see Santa Claus? It's a Chang. Wow. Yeah. This thing is coming to town. You could be the next who join us to these fantastic trips. Okay, our next will go to the Russia. Okay, but this year we can't go anywhere because of COVID. Hopefully next year we can go overseas already. Okay, the second point is one of the important part, because if you know in the market, if you heard it before, a lot of people they sell a house, they can't get the commissions. But in our IQIs, if you sell our main projects, I can tell you, you can get the commission in just 5 working days. Okay, this so that you can use the money to reinvest again in your business, get more money. Okay, this is what money get money. Okay, the third is if you like Bangkok, IQI Phuket, which are launching an office in this year 2020. We also have Vietnam, Thailand, Philippines, Australia, New Zealand, Canada, Japan, UK as well.
We are proud to announce the launch of IQI Phuket, and it brings us a great joy to join 𝙗𝙖 IQI global family. We aim to bring about a news and
not be a kampong champion, that's be a global champion. Okay, we not always stand. The directions are most important.
IQI global
you have chance to start projects all over the world.
Per month, over $4 trillion of listings worldwide. The platform innovative technology, first-class support, and valuable partnerships will set the stage for great opportunity for both investor and sales experts.
Hello from Phuket. My name is Anatoly, and I'm real estate consultant in IQI Phuket team. Originally, I'm Russian, but Phuket is my second beloved home. More than 8 years, I have been living on
One
this
thing about
island
IQI,
in Thailand. It's a
if
land
you're
of
IQI
smiles.
members, you can go
IQI
around
Phuket
the world
offers you
and
different
in
types
every
of
station
property
in the world you can use
based
the
on your
office.
individual needs.
That is a
With
workstation
us, you can
for
buy
you to use.
land to build hotel, condominium, or villas in Phuket or Phang.
Love the sea there, Miss Cameron. Okay, the 4 points I'm going to share with you all is will be the learning and empowerment. This is very important because if you come to the place that nobody teach you, no professionals, trainers, or trainings and give you data informations, you can't grow because we know every agents they need a lot of trainings to become professionals. Okay, this is very important. It's not Alibaba way now, so you need to all learn the proper way of in real estate. So in IQI actually they have a lot, especially they have a lot in-house trainers as well. Okay, we have 40 trainers course offered to the disposal of the agents so that every agent come they have equipped with enough knowledge. Especially we have a lot of experienced real estate negotiators to share their experience to you as well. Okay, the 5th point is the variety of project. If you join a company without only can sell 1 product or 2 products, that will be the limitation because different members they have different group of people. So one of it is we have 60 developers in Klang Valley, okay, and we have already more than 100 projects in Klang Valley at this moment. Okay, so you not only can sell in Klang Valley, you can also in Penang, in Sabah, JB, we have some project as well for you to choose off. This is why we must have a lot of variety because the customer some could be buying 200,000 below 500,000, but some want to buy 1 million, 2 million, or 3 million. Or that will be different group of customer. So they will be cater for all of you, so that your customer, you can find the right target audience for you. Okay, so how to start? If you have all this and how to start, how to get the just now I mentioned the 3.5 million, how you can overcome the lack of 3.5 million income. So how to start? Okay, we understand for every newbie, new agent to join us, they have a challenge. They don't know how to start, they don't know how to get the info, they don't know how to get trainings, what is the SOP and things like that. Okay, so for this, we'll be preparing for you why pro teams. Okay, why pro teams, IQI CS pro team? Because in our teams, okay, first we are ready 14 days break programs, whereby when you join us, we have a 14 days from A to Z to teach you how to do it. It's more on practicals. Okay, Y, B, C, D to Z. You know everything, and you can start do the selling. Okay, the next will be we have a privileged member page. Okay, which I'll show you now. Okay, so in here, so you go to our Pro Teams website, is klcitiesproperties.com. This is the website where I specially prepared, okay, to my team members, whereby they can post their listing, okay, their property listing like this one. It is in Tanjong Katong, in Penang. This is C-part picture. We have a latest pre-launch project over here as well. So there was we have overseas Malaysia new project. Everything is here. So if you are the agents, if you join our teams, then you have a privilege whereby you can log in to post the listing over here, and I'll teach you how to doing the SEO as well. So in if you join us as a members, we have a member privilege. Okay, then you have a password for you. Okay, when you join to our member page, okay, so we have different of training material for you, like loan information, 𝐾𝙎 Selangor project information, whereby we have preloaded video for you to learn. Okay, for new member, when you join us, you can go inside. We have a lot of training inside. Okay, so that you can learn how to get start of it. All the training, okay, all the video is here, so you can just follow the step by step. Then you know what is to do. Okay, that is the 𝐾𝙎 Selangor, okay, project, whereby when you go in the 𝐾𝙎 Selangor project, we have the video recorded for you already, so that you can go inside and watch the video. There's English version, there's also got Mandarin version. Okay, some are in Cantonese as well. So there is a lot of project inside also. You can go and take a look. So for member page, that you have this privilege. Okay, in Penang as well. Okay, property knowledge and online social media as well. Okay, so next, whereby if you join us, you have another privilege in Pro Teams, whereby I personally have a customized stimulator for you all. Okay, what is this? For new agents, they always have a challenge on calculating the customer's needs. Okay, they don't know how to calculate when they come to calculation, whereby I did prepare for the calculator, like something like this. Okay, if you do a sub-sales, you can go to the sub-sale calculator, whereby you don't need to know so many. You of course, if you know how to calculate, it's better. But as a start, let's say you have a house you want to sell. Okay, your customer say, I want to buy 600,000 properties. How much do I need to pay? So for a new agent, maybe there will be the challenge for them because they are not familiar with the figures. So what you need to do is just change the yellow colors column part, 600,000. Okay, on bank value. Then you take a loan of 90%. Okay, current interest will be about 3%, and you loan about 30 years. So definitely immediate, okay, you can tell the customer on the spot. Then you also can print screen to the customer to tell them that yes, your installment per month is only 2,200, your net income is 3,700. So in order for you to able to get approved for the loan, you only need 3,700 net income. You can buy already. So the costs of SPA, MOT, everything is already calculated for you, even the down payment. This is for the sub-sales. Then your customer, you have to be paid 90,000 if you buy a sub-sales properties for 600,000 property. You need immediately on the spot, so you don't need to wait customer go back and calculate for them. No need. I already have a simulator for you all to calculate. Okay, even another one is you can use to do a loan screening for your customer. They say I have income of about income about 6,000 for just now. Okay, so you tell them what is if you have other incomes or not. If not, okay, it's 4,000. If another commitment, maybe you have car 1,000, or maybe others installment or things like that, you can put it down. Sorry, 500 example. So the customer want to know how much I can take the loan. Then immediately I can calculate for you. Your net maximum loan that you can borrow is 667,000. Or whereby if you want to purchase anything bigger than that, then it will be challenged. You might get a joint borrower. But now you don't need. If you can buy something, it's about 600 or about 700,000, it will be enough. So the loan can be approved. That you can do it on the spot or immediately. So this is what I'm preparing for my pro teams, whereby you can start not even learn everything already. You can have a quick start in doing sales. Okay, this is what our privilege as a pro teams member. So today, what is the faster how to earn the first million in this? So many people think about everyone want to be rich. I understand everyone want to be rich, but in fact, not everyone knows the secret of wealth. Okay, this is always the case. We like the mama store story, like always think I want to be rich, but I don't know how to get the wealth. Okay, today you have to change, because this is all come to mode of thought. How you think about it. So when you think how you think about it, the result will become how. Okay, the first you must tell yourself what. When you see the house like this, Nama Salah Height, example, this bungalow, it costs about 10 million or 50 million. So most people will think about, this is too expensive, it's my dream house. I don't know when to get it. But now you have to tell yourself how to own it. Your mindset thinking are changing. You will think about how. Okay? And next, if you go to play to see Santa Claus, okay? Ask yourself how to enjoy your life, okay? If you see a big car like this, ask yourself how to own it as well. So think differently, use how, okay? And today, I'm going to share with you this, okay? I think most of the people understand 1 + 1 = what? Okay, if you can't answer that, then I ask my daughter or my 3-year-old son to answer. Okay, we know the answer is 2. Yes, we know 1 + 1 = 2. Is it a very stupid question, right? Okay, but ask yourself, you know what you're doing in your life now. It's the same formula, 1 + 1. But you want to get a different result. Would it happen? The only way you can change is to change the formula. This is why today is very important. Are you willing to change? Are you willing to take the chance? Okay? So that the 3.5 million is not the issue for you anymore. Even you can get more than that. Okay? So the formula have to change. Follow the success formula from other people. Deal with success, definitely. So today, before I end my sharing today, so dream plus actions is only come true. Okay, if not, it's only dream. So the actions is now. Thank you everyone for this 1 hour sharing. So if any questions, you can ask now.
Alright, now we are having a Q&A session. So anyone who has a question, you can post it there at the comment.
Okay, there's a good news for you all is because if you're from Airline, you have a air crew, okay? At this current moment, because we want to help the air crew members, so if you join us, and this is totally FOC for air crew, okay? For other industrials, we eventually is 550 ringgit, but now we have a special discount because of a burger campaign, okay? It's only 460 ringgit, so it's still worth it, okay, to get a start. So how to join the program? I think first of all, you can ask the person who joined you to invite you today. Okay, maybe later Walter will share it out. Okay, so I pass to Walter. Thank you everyone and have a nice weekend.
Alright, okay. Thank you, Jason, and thank you everyone. Thanks for joining our live POP tonight. Before we end our program here, I would like to invite everyone that who's interested in real estate career, or if you want to know more about IQI Realty, please do contact the person who invited you to our live tonight, or you can even contact Jason. We have his contact number at the link below.